Hello St. Jude runners, guess what time it is? It's time for another unboxing. This time it's the Altra Escalante Racers. I got a special edition here in this box. Catch me right after this. Thanks again for joining me for another unboxing here on the St. Jude Runner channel. Please take a minute to subscribe. Hit the notification bell, give us a like on these if you'd like more reviews and unboxings. Today I'm going to be unboxing this. These are the Altra Escalante Racer shoes. Previously I have reviewed the Altra Escalantes as well as the Ultra Superiors. You can check out those other reviews. I'll link them up in the corner here. These are a special edition. These are the 4th of July racer shoes, and I picked these up for a trip and a race that I've got coming up. As you know from my other reviews, I run in the Vibram 5 fingers, typically the V-Run or the Cia LS versions, and those have been my go-to, but I do switch it up a little bit, and my other shoe of choice is Ultras, as you've seen in some of my other reviews. So today I'm going to give you a little bit of information on the Altra Escalante Racers and show you a little bit about them. So I found these on sale on REI. These are the 4th of July edition, like I said. They come in this red box. I could pick these up in the 11.5. I wear a 45 in Vibrams, which is similar to these. These are a 46 in the Euro size. So you can check these out. There's what the label looks like. Box is very nice, as you know, or maybe you haven't seen the other reviews. Ultras have a very definite foot shape to them. They have a large toe box, and they're zero drop shoes. So that's one thing I like about them, is there's not a ton of cushioning, but there's also not a lot of drop on that sole. So opening the box, you get some of the information on the top here. It talks about the foot shape, which it's a larger toe box so that your toes have a chance to splay in there. It's also the zero drop sole, and one of the things that they do is they tell you a lot, just like the top of the Vibrams box, is these are a transition. It takes a little while to transition into these shoes. You don't immediately start running a marathon in Vibram 5 fingers or in New Balance Minimus shoes, or there's a bunch of other ones out there. But these take a little while to transition if you're used to regular running shoes that have a lot of cushioning. So don't go out and buy these and then run a marathon the next day. Go into it slowly, transition slowly. So if you open the box, that's actually one of the first things that they have in here is a transition and fitment guide. And it gives a lot of information as you go through here. It tells about the Ultra story, that they have Editor's Choice Awards and runners for the Superior, the Instinct, and the Lone Peak. The Superiors are great shoes. It also talks about the foot spacing for your forefoot and your toe splay, and then talks about the drop and the zero drop, but they even have cushioned ones that are zero drop, and then they just have some additional stuff in here that talks about gender specific toe box sizing and how to transition, also techniques for running, common injuries and care for like plantar fasciitis, IT band, shin splints, and runner's knee. And then it shows, this is the breakdown of all their different models, and I'm going to see if I can get this to focus on that. Perfect. These are a breakdown of all their different models and levels of cushioning as you look for it. So as well as stability control. So your everyday shoes would be Instinct Everyday, Provision Walk, and Instinct Juniors. If you want the most cushioning in a neutral shoe, it's a Paradigm. The Taurins are high. All the light ones are the Superior, the Instinct Junior, the Impulse, and the One. So that's their little brochure that they include in the box. Continuing on, the shoes come nice and wrapped up here. I'm going to pull these out of the box if I can do it. So if you notice, these are the 4th of July version. I'm going to see if I can tip this a little bit. And they look like a mismatched pair of shoes. Let me pull these out here. these are the 4th of July version, and also in this box they include a Altra sticker, which I will happily add to my camera case where I keep all of my race stickers. So I'm going to put the box over to the side. Alright, so getting into the shoe. This is the red shoe. This would be my right foot. And they have a lot of mesh here. It has a nice mesh upper to it. It is called a static mesh. I don't know if you can tell by looking at it. It is a very open mesh. It has little foot holders. The mesh is very, very see-through. You can almost see my finger there. But if I put my foot in these, I imagine I can see my sock if I was wearing white socks. But it does have reflective details here on the tongue. It says Escalante. Rotating around the shoe to the back, it also has reflective detailing on the back of the shoe. It has the USA here on the side. And then if you look at the tongue is the stripes, the red and white stripes. And then if you look on the inside, it says USA and the Statue of Liberty's in there. So looking at the bottom, it has the foot pods where it has rubber there, and these are the zero drop Ego foam from Altra. So there's that. It does have the ankle lock eye holes in it and blue shoelaces on the red shoe. Okay, so these are fantastic. The only problem I've had in the past with my Escalantes was this, the rubber like overlays that they have on the bottom tend to wear pretty quick. That was the only problem I had with my other Escalantes. They're still around. I use them to mow with, but this would be one. So going on to the left shoe, it's blue, and of course it has the stars on the tongue. It has red shoelaces on this one. It's that same mesh upper, same Ego foam on the bottom. The pair weighs 13.6 ounces, so they're pretty light, super light. These are about comparable to my some of my heavier, I guess, 5 fingers. They do not have the flex. They're pretty stiff in comparison to my 5 fingers that I can roll up. They do have this inner flex channels here that are supposed to help it flex, and I imagine over time that sole will loosen up and give it a little bit more flex, but they're not as flexible as minimalist shoes. Don't think these are minimalist shoes. These are just a zero drop with a wide toe box, and that toe box is fantastic. I haven't had any problems with rubbing on previous shoes that I have had. The Superiors that I reviewed before, the only issue I had with them is this little lip that comes over the top of your toe comes unglued, and I've had that happen. And also the Superiors running on trail, I stub my toe a lot. Sorry for the phone beep. And I ripped holes in this overlay on the Superiors, but I haven't worn these yet, so we'll have to see how that works out. This is the same mesh upper, red shoelaces. It has the same reflective detail on the toe, or on the tongue, and on the heel. So, and it has USA there. And then on the inside of this one is a red Statue of Liberty. So this is the pair I have. I'm going to be wearing these on an upcoming trip that I'm going on, so people are probably going to think that I don't know how to match colors, which is fine because I'm colorblind anyway. So these will be great for a trip that I'm going to do, and I will let you know how they go in a future review. Thanks for joining me on this unboxing. Hopefully it was nice and quick, and you'll go out and pick yourself up a pair of these. These were on sale for $91, which is a great deal for some Escalantes. Pick these up at REI. So there's a lot of limited edition. They do Boston limited edition, stuff like that. But these are the racer version of the Escalante, which is a lot lighter than the regular Escalantes. So go out, grab a pair, or wait for my review, which should come up here in a couple of weeks, of my overall thoughts of these. And I look forward to sharing some more of my videos with you. Again, give it a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate any comments that come back. If you have any questions on the details, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks for joining me on the St. Jude Runner channel, and I look forward to bringing you more reviews and more information regarding some of my favorite equipment. Thanks again. Have a great day.